So close to demonstrating violence, trying to run away from sirens, in search of somewhere safe and quiet. If only you could hear the fucking things inside my head. So close to demonstrating violence, trying to run away from sirens, in search of somewhere safe and quiet. If only you could hear the fucking things inside my head. Painting pictures, only missing what you've lost, giving everything you have, but it's just short of the cost. Diabolical, straightens up your mental, makes you strong, and it fucks your trust issues. Hate to say I proved you wrong. You've been running, screaming, hide away. There's no escaping night and day. You'll never see it coming, won't commit to see the child's play. You'll see a different side of me. The reason it's to hibernate is for your own protection. I'm too scared to see the beast I've made. We created and we never look back. Matter of fact, shut your mouth, don't come at me with that. Your lack of context is causing conflict, that's a fact. See you trying to change the subject, I'm not trying to forget. I'll forgive, but you'll never get the fucking chance again. When our friends, there's no interest in making those amends. It depends on whether I feel like breaking necks. Must be a lucky day, cause I ain't got no time for that, yeah. So close to demonstrating violence, trying to run away from sirens, in search of somewhere safe and quiet. If only you could hear the fucking things inside my head. So close to demonstrating violence, trying to run away from sirens, in search of somewhere safe and quiet. If only you could hear the fucking things inside my head. Taking over like it's army paper soldiers. Ain't gold, you wish you would. Shit's been harder than I'm hopeful. Went from open, getting closer, now I'm searching for some closure. Cause no matter how it gets, it's never worth it in the moment. Damn, running it back, one and the same, not a fact, be different. Under the stacks, numbing your brain, it's just sad to witness. What's the price to pay? Taking a stab when I said mind your business. Now I get to snap, smiling face, you think it's Christmas. Never had a better time with losing my mind. I keep it locked and tucked away, nobody in or outside, and that's intentional. Environment with ethanol, I'll never fold, cause when I light it up, the flame is brightest inside, yeah. So close to demonstrating violence, trying to run away from sirens, in search of somewhere safe and quiet. If only you could hear the fucking things inside my head. So close to demonstrating violence, trying to run away from sirens, in search of somewhere safe and quiet. If only you could hear the fucking things inside my head.
Good evening, good evening, good evening. How's everybody doing? You know, there's some crazy shit going around on the YouTube streets. You know, you got that mama bitch bear thinking that she knows everything. The problem is she asks for shit and I post it. But all she does is screenshot it, okay? She snapshots the one page. Mama Bear, I put up all 3 pages. If you look at all 3 pages, it will state that, okay? I never said that he was on the Jessica Lunsford Act. My question was, why is it on his court paperwork, okay? Why would it appear? That was my question. But we all know how this works with you. You don't comprehend shit because you are about fucked-hearted, to be honest with you. Okay? What do you need me to do?
Put the thing on the screen. So it blocks my view.
What thing on the screen?
The chat. But he had to have done something to work.
So needless to say, one way or the other, he had to have done something to have that put on his court papers. Okay? So we're going to explain this one more time. When I applied for the position at CSX, okay, back in 2007, and I worked there for almost 5 years. Okay. They do an extensive background check on you. It's a federal background check. Okay. That does not appear on my background check at all. Hello, Ro. Hello, September. Hello, Crystal. And hello, Edward. That does not appear on any of my paperwork, even through court, even criminal court. that does not show up. So I'm going to do one better. Okay. You ready? How is it that I can take my license, my ID, and I can go to a gun store, pick out any gun I want on any shelf, give them my ID, fill out all the paperwork to purchase a gun? You have to have a federal background check done. So needless to say, if by any means that Jessica Lunsford Act ever came up in my background check for any reason, I would not be allowed to purchase a gun. Okay? So here we go again, Mama Bear. Let me explain this to you like you're a fucking fifth grader. Because you have no education. Okay? He had to have done something severe for that to even appear. Okay? I'm not going to give you the link. I'm not doing your research for you. That is your man. That is the fucking pedo that you're with. Okay? Kind of just like the RSO that you married, that you put your children in jeopardy. So, if he was one of them, how many others were there? How many? Because Jason has already said that he was accused over his 14-year-old stepdaughter, 14-year-old daughter, whatever.
No, I think it was the son for the abuse.
He punched a 14-year-old kid in the face. Got charged with that. You really pick them. You pick some good winners. You married your cousin. You inbred bitch. Okay? You got annulled after 3 months. You personally have active warrants. So, should we go there? Because Suzette did pay for that site. And that live that she did, she stated that she found something and that she wasn't going to read it on that live. So what did she find? What did she find? All right, you think you're just so smart. You're not as smart as you think you are. So, like I said before, do your own research. Go onto my page, have your people go onto my page and look at all 3 pages that I posted. Stop snapshotting the shit and only allowing to be able to see one thing. You let them see it all. Okay? Let them see it all. He said my own kid accused me of that years ago. Yeah. You know, and the thing is, you know, they want us to prove receipts. We can provide all the receipts we want. They can't provide zilch.
Yes,
They can't provide nothing.
she snapshots my
They don't have receipts. They can't get receipts because they don't know how to do research. So, again, Mama Bear, if you want to find out that information about your low life child abusing piece of shit man, pay for it yourself. Okay? I'm not dropping you no link. Just like I ain't dropping no link for any other shit. You want to find it? You pay for it. That's right. You're on the move. You don't live in New Mexico no more. You live in Florida. What are you doing? You living outside? Because every picture that you do or every video that you do is always outside. It's never in the house no more. Where's your fire pit? Don't have it no more? Oh, because we don't want to have fires? That's what Cattle Cunt says?
But yet he's outside barefooted. So.
Okay.
And you talk about rose feet? Get the fuck out of here.
Now, let's get the Cattle King. Okay. You know, well, let me say one thing first off. Ro, I do apologize for showing those little puppies last night because I know you were going through some hard times, you know, thinking about your animals and stuff. So I do apologize for that if that brought up any kind of memories or, you know, hurtful feelings. I do apologize for that, my dear. Don't take it the wrong way. I just thought everybody wanted to see them, and I wasn't thinking. So, Cattle King. You know, you sit there and you do that video, that's short or whatever, with the coffee jug or whatever. You might want to put Mama Bear's name on that. You might want to put fucking Jeanette Michelle Cross on that. Because I don't know who walks who. I don't know if you walk her or she walks you. But just to let you know, I still think you're a useless piece of shit. Okay? You and her. Because you guys can't, never will be able to provide receipts on any of us. Okay? So, Mama Bear, prove to me that that is not on any of his paperwork. Because, yes, in order to get a job through the school or contractors or anything like that through the state of Florida, yes, you have to do an extensive background check. So why don't you do your research? Why don't you put that fucking pea brain of yours to work? Okay? And since you guys like to talk about everybody else not paying taxes and all that, when was the last time you and Jason claimed your income? Maybe you should be turned in. Maybe Jason should be turned in. Working under the table. Not paying taxes. That's called fraud. That's called fraud. See, you just don't understand. I know a lot more than you think I do. So you want to keep on playing this game with me? You can keep on playing this game with me. I'm good with it. Trust and believe. I'm fine with it. It don't bother me. It's going to hurt you more than it's going to hurt me. I've raised my kids. Can you say that for yourself? Can Jason say that for himself? When was the last time Jason actually physically talked and seen his children? Probably hasn't in many years. Because if I was his ex-wife, I'd keep those kids away from him as much as I possibly could. He's a drunk. Okay. I'm not saying that I never drank. I drank. I'm a recovering alcoholic. Okay. I'm almost 7 months clean. Can Jason say that? No, because he drinks every day. So make sure you do your research. Make sure you find out what you need to find out about your man. Okay? Because, like I said, it's on my wall. There's 3 pages, and it has his name. It has his full name and his date of birth. So it don't bother me how you can do your short and you can do your post. Oh, you all lying. What am I lying about? What am I going to get out of lying about that stuff? Because that's some serious shit right there. More or less, in my eyes, he doesn't deserve to be around kids. He should never be around kids at all. And then you guys have the audacity to sit there and talk about Andrew? Are you fucking for real? I wouldn't allow Jason around my animal. Okay? Okay, you've and for the videos that you've done, Cattle King, you're a low-life piece of shit. But you want to know something? Her dogs are still alive. Where are yours? They're dead. They're gone. Because you didn't take them with you when you moved. Why? Because you couldn't. Regardless of where Ro went, she always took her dogs. Even back when I wasn't even on talking terms with Ro, I knew that Ro took her dogs everywhere that she went. Can you say that? Can you say that, Cattle King? You sit there and give excuses. Oh, my dog got hit. Did it get hit or did you poison another fucking animal? You know, then you sit there, Mama Bear, and say how I go to other creators. What other creators have I gone to? I don't go to other creators. You do. You most definitely do. And just like your members only live, why the fuck would I even pay to see you? I wouldn't give you the pot. I wouldn't give you the piss. And I wouldn't give you the fucking window to throw it out of. Because that's how useless you are as a fucking human being. And the reason why I say you're useless for a human being is because you married an RSO. You put your kids in a very, very bad situation. And then you get with Jason. And then Jason gets accused of doing what he was accused of. And you still don't stand behind your daughter. So that only says one thing about you, Mama Bear. That dick is more important than your own kids. And that's pretty fucking sad. Honestly, in my personal opinion, your mama should have swallowed you. But I don't think back then they swallowed. She probably spit. Sorry. I'm just saying it. So let me see if you can pull some fucking magic rabbits out of your hat. Let me see if you can produce receipts. Okay? Because my sobriety, I can produce receipts. I can provide all the receipts for all my urine tests, all my shots that I get. So how much more do you want me to prove? Because honestly, if I was under the influence of alcohol, I wouldn't have a laptop. I wouldn't have a TV. I wouldn't be able to do YouTube. But I think I can handle my composure very well now that I'm not drinking. Hello, Jane. But it's pretty sad how you want to go down this road again, Mama Bear. But don't worry, I can get more information. I can get more receipts. But I'm not going to do your research. You do your own research. You can find out yourself how much of a low-life piece of shit scumbag your man is. Okay? Since you've been with him for so many years. So why is it that you can't provide anything that we ask for? Oh, that's right. Suzette's exact words. We don't have to provide shit. Well, guess what? I don't have to provide shit. You think I give a fuck if anybody believes what I put up there? No. It's facts what I'm putting up there. What facts have you provided? What facts have you provided? Nada. Zero. Zilch. You haven't provided no receipts. Kind of like when you started running your mouth, oh, your daughter's on the run from parole. No, she's not. I'm still waiting for you to provide that. I'm still waiting for you fucking yahoos to provide the receipt stating that I'm on probation, that I'm court ordered to do what I'm doing. Seriously. Because I do this all on my own. My sobriety, I do all on my own. As a matter of fact, on the 20th, I will have 7 months clean. So put that in your meth pipe and smoke it. Okay? Because that's what you have is meth mouth. You might want to go to a doctor because I think you have some kind of a disease. Well, if they don't, why? Well, if they don't, why? The fuck do we? They always cry receipts when it comes to us, but they have never brought one out when we actually. Absolutely, Dippy. They've never shown no receipts. None. It's no different than Lady R calling the fucking the law enforcement there. I don't care about your voice. I'm not going to dox your voice. I want to hear all the shit. I want to hear the questions that you're asked, that you're asking. Provide it. Because Mama Bear, you sit there and say how you were on the phone with them for 35 minutes on one live, and then on Suzette's live, you say that you were on the phone with them for 45 minutes. Which one is it? 35 minutes or 45 minutes? 10 minutes is a big fucking change. Is a big difference. Okay? Because needless to say, when we called, we were on the phone tops 8 minutes. And your active warrant was verified. You have active warrants. Not for unpaid fines, honey. Or it would state that. Failure to pay court fees. Your state, failure to appear to answer charge. What do you want me to tell you? It's there, right there in black and white. Right there in black and white. And you've admitted that you have active warrants. And you know this. You're a wanted woman. A wanted woman and a piece of shit man. That's a hell of a fucking combination, to be honest with you. So I don't think none of you are blocked. So come on up, ask some questions. But lo and behold, I want your people to go on my page and look at all 3 pages that I posted. Because that one page does have all his information. Full name, date of birth. So you do what you got to do. You can post all the little shorts you want. You think you're getting underneath my skin. No, because I have nothing to hide. I'm not the one that's being accused of having a warrant for your arrest or multiple warrants and having the Jessica Lunsford Act compliance on court paperwork. Okay? So just remember, I never said that he was on the Jessica Lunsford Act. What that paper says And which I don't know why you can't see it. So that's why I say stop snapshotting it. Okay. Because if I go on my wall, okay, let's go onto my wall. Because I can go onto my posts, and boy, I can scroll through here and I can see it all. See it all. Boom. There's his name, the whole 9 yards. I can see it just fine. Your phone's a piece of shit. You don't know how to screenshot. So stop screenshotting shit and show people everything. Don't just show them what you want to show them. Show them everything.
All right, let's do this real quick.
Okay.
Or when you're done.
So, Mama Bear, you do that. Stop snapshotting shit. What's that?
Listen to this and then answer it on your live.
Let me see it. Let me see your phone.
She did like 5 minutes. So who's the one speaking?
Robert. Now this is how we know you lying. One day you say it's from Florida. The next day you say it's from Shreveport. Okay, get your lies straight, Robert. I mean, this is really getting old. And as far as you paying for anything, no, there's nothing on Shreveport that states that Jason's under the Jessica Lunsford Act. So
It follows you from state to state, you dumb
and if
fuck.
it's asked for a payment, I'm pretty sure that people will gladly pay to see it, you dumbass. Nobody wants it for your payment. We want the link because we know you're fucking lying. Have the day you deserve it, you big fat liar.
Oh, look at you. You got a little butt hurt, Mama Bear. But you want to know something? It
This is
doesn't
how we
matter.
know you lying.
It doesn't matter if it's Shreveport, Florida. It follows you state to state. It's a background check, you dumb cunt.
We never sent the court paper.
Okay. You do your own research. You don't know how to do your research. You guys had Suzette pay for the fucking shit. And you don't even get the right information.
Ask her if she needs me to send her some blankets, extra blankets.
Okay? So why don't you do your research? I know why you can't. All right? And I'm going to say the fucking word. Because you are straight out fucking retarded. That's what you are. Okay? You need special help. You were probably one of those special need children. Okay? Were you touched by mommy? Were you touched by daddy? Is this why you are the way you are and the reason why you are with the men you are with or you have been with? Did you go through some issues? Let me guess. You're having daddy issues. Huh? Does Jason spank your butt and you say, ooh, daddy more? Ooh, daddy more? Huh? Is that what you do? Because you two are two sick individuals. You're a sick individual for allowing him to even do that to your daughter. You should be locked up just for that. Honestly. Okay. Because in my eyes, he is a pedophile. There's only one place for a pedophile. Use your imagination. How about that? Hello, Scorpio Moon. Hello, Selena. And that's very true, Selena. She makes up her fucking own research. She only wants to see the stuff that she wants to see. I don't need to drop a link. Absolutely not, Mama Bear. Do your research. Find out how much of a piece of shit man you're with. But see, it doesn't matter to you because you're still going to be with him. Because you can't find nobody better. You're used to men like that. That's your problem. You're used to men. That treat people that way. Okay? By all means, I'm not going to sit here and absolutely say that I'm the most innocent guy in the world, because I'm not. I've done my wrongs. I've admitted them. I've come forward on all my shit. But you guys are still in denial. No, they want me to drop a link for all that information, Dip. You know, I go on my wall and I post the 3 pages of the 3 pieces of paper there that were sent to me about, you know, that had the Jessica Lunsford Act on it. And she only snapshots the one piece, and it's blurrier than shit. But you know how she works. You know how that whole, you know how that crew operates. They want everybody else to do the research for them. Selena, you're innocent? Yeah, with that smiley face? Sure you are. Uh-huh. Sure you are. Uh-oh. Dippy must be babysitting. But I'll tell you what. I'll do about that. I'll do one for you. Bum, 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 bum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Bum, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum. Bum, ba-dum, 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 bum. I'm still here, guys. I'm just looking up. Okay, so Mama Bear, here's this one. And this was file date was 6/25/2020. It says a warrant. So does he still have a warrant, active warrant in Shreveport? Ooh, I guess time will tell, huh? And that's Shreveport City Court. There's the state of Florida fingerprints. Here's another Shreveport deal. This is the paperwork stuff. Okay. Oh my goodness, look at that. There's his fucking name. Okay. Court events. Offense date 2/12/2007. File date 5/25/2016. Okay. There's his name. There's his date of birth. Okay. You ready for this one? Same paperwork. Certificate of Compliance, Jessica Lunsford Act. 2012. Effective 2012. So, how many times do I got to show it? How many times? So there you go. Go to Shreveport City Court. You're probably going to have to pay for it. Okay? Oh, let me guess. You don't have no money. You're living outside. You're on the move? Because I don't think Mr. Jason is supposed to lead the state of Florida. Boy, that's why you guys move around so much. How many other states are you guys wanted from? Wanted in, I should say. Because listen, I can pull up addresses on YouTube all day. It's pretty sad. I was just getting ready to type that. How many times you got to show it? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. They don't get it. They don't get it. I can. September, I posted the three of them on my wall, and all she does is screenshot the one. No, look at all three of them because it has his name and it has his birthday. Shreveport City Court. Okay? So when it comes to certain stuff like that, you do have to pay for it. Yes, it's technically public knowledge, but if I want to find out down dirty, nitty gritty shit on people, you have to pay for it. They'll only show you the simple shit, like as driving without a license, habitual. The man will never have a driver's license again. He can't get an ID because he can't get a birth certificate. He doesn't have a birth certificate. So please, Mama Bear, do your research, okay? Oh no, what she did was she screenshotted mine and it was blurry. So now she's saying that my picture is blurry. No, you can go onto my wall and blow it up and see it. That's pretty bad. And that's the thing. She just lies and lies and lies to people, and they believe her. I can show all the receipts I want, and it's not good enough for them. But they can't show no receipts on any of us, can they? Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I understand that, September. But what she did was she went onto my wall, only took a screenshot of the first one. Instead of going onto my wall and looking at each page and zooming in, she only took a photo shot. She only took a snapshot. That's it. Of course it's going to be blurry. But she doesn't want her people to go onto my wall to look at it because she knows I'm right. Pinch and pull, pinch and pull. Ed, don't get no ideas. No pinching and no pulling tonight, Ed. You know, we were quiet for how long? 2 weeks? And then Act Right starts her shit. So, let's get on Act Right. What does a gynecologist and a door dasher have in common? Jesus Christ. Here we go. What do they have in common? Enough, guys. Now. So let's get on Act Right. Okay. Act Right's another one. She's a poor excuse for a fucking human being. They can smell it but can't touch it. Nice. Nice. Act Right lives with her mom and dad. Okay. She works nights. Her daddy got her a security job. She sits there and makes it sound like she works with kids. No. You're a security guard. Okay. You're a rent-a-cop. You're a rent-a-cop. You go in to your job and you make sure things are straight. You don't physically interact with those kids. So how do you work with kids? Yes, they are, Scorpio. Yes, they are. So how do you work with kids? You don't. You're a rent-a-cop. You walk the grounds. You walk the building. You walk the perimeter. Wow. You call that working with kids? You got fired from an internet job. You couldn't even do a job on the computer and you got fired. You claimed that you went through all this trauma. Maybe you did. Maybe you didn't. Me personally, in my opinion, I call bullshit. Because the man that was accused was never charged. All charges were dropped. Why? Explain that. Oh, that's right. I forgot. You guys don't have to explain shit. But we always do? No. That doesn't work that way anymore. You want to find out shit? You do your own research. Okay? You know, it's Act Right. It's kind of like your Tennessee trip. You got upset because you were being charged. You expected those pills to be for free. So now my next question is because I know that you and Suzette shared a room. Did you and Suzette split those pills? You know, it's just like your incident. I'll go back to that. Your incident, your trauma. Was it all cut out to be what you claim it to be and what everybody claims it to be? Or was it part of a domestic? Hey, get in here now. Was it a domestic? Was he trying to get you out of the house? Did he actually do what you claim he did? Because if he didn't do, because listen, if you're claiming he did what he did, if you state that, and if he was found guilty of that, he'd still be in prison. And he didn't do a day in prison. Why? So explain that one. Act drunk. Like I said on the previous live, you must keep the makeup companies in business because you definitely need makeup. There are some women that are out there that are just naturally beautiful. And baby, honey, you are not one of them. You need all that makeup. You need those filters, just like Mama Bear. Cattle King should start doing filters. Might make him look better. You know, everybody on that side thinks I'm still under the influence of alcohol and all that bullshit. Newsflash. No. But I'll let you keep thinking that. I'll let you keep thinking that. I'll let you think that you're right. You go on there and you say how other people go to other creators. You sit there and say how I go to other creators, da 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 da. I've never gone to another creator. You have. You go to other creators about me, about Andrew, about Lips, and whoever else. Why? You can't fight your own battles. You can't take care of yourself when it comes to things like this. You need backup. I don't need no backup. I'm a big boy. Okay? I'm a big boy. I can take care of myself. And there ain't nobody in this YouTube community that will ever put fear in my heart. My parents raised a good person. My father brought me up to be the man that I am, except some of the mistakes that I've made myself. Okay, but all in all, my parents were awesome parents. Can you say that for yourself? And all in all, I think I was a pretty good father. Yeah, I've had my faults. Every parent has their faults. But I would never, ever, on God's green earth, ever put my children or a child in the situation that you did your kids, Mama Bear. And that's by marrying an RSO. And then still be with the man that has been being accused of doing things to your youngest child. How does that make you feel? How does that make you look? I would really, really love to talk to Mr. Criswell. And his lovely wife, Mrs. Criswell. Just like that night when you had your son on there, that wasn't your son. By all means, that was not your son, and that was not his wife. So why don't you start providing receipts, facts? Because you can't. That's your problem. You can't. And you don't like it when people put out facts about you. Why? Because you don't want people to know the true Mama Bear. You don't want people to know the true Jeanette Michelle Smith. Oh, very, very, very true, Scorpio. Very true. Well, September, we all know that's bullshit. For the fact is, because I've video chatted with you. So, Mama Bear, when you come at me, make sure you come at me with facts, okay? Because I'm sure I can get a lot more. It'll be a little time, but I'll get them. Don't worry. But just remember, you'll always still be a piece of shit. And I don't even care about the law part. You breaking the law. That don't, you know what? I've broken the law. So to hold that against you, I can't. I broke the law. But one thing I can hold against you is allowing your daughter to go through what she did. That is a piece of shit. You are a piece of shit of a mother. Because let me tell you something. If anybody ever touched or even was accused of doing the things that that man is being accused of, that man be gone. That woman would be gone in a heartbeat. Ain't nobody going to harm one of my kids. And now that I'm a grandfather, I've been a grandfather for 14 years. Let somebody touch one of my grandkids. I'm not afraid to go to prison. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a convicted felon. I've never been to prison, but I'm not afraid to. Because I would go to prison over my family. And I'm not the type of person to snitch on people or anything like that. I'm not the type of person where I'll sit here on a YouTube live or whatever and say, well, I'm going to call LE and I'm going to call this one and I'm going to call that one. You guys are all bitches. That's what you guys are. You're fucking phone tough guys is all you are. That's all you are, phone tough guys. I don't need to call the cops. I don't need to call law enforcement. I can handle my own shit. That's one thing my mother and father taught me to do. Handle my own issues. And when it's face to face with me, then I take care of business. So you know what? Maybe I will get a hold of my cousin. Maybe I will go to Florida, do some work. Drop me your address. I'll come see you. I'm not pussy. I'm a 54-year-old man, is what I am. I've lost more things. I've given up more things than you've ever owned in your entire fucking life. I've owned houses. Can you say that? Absolutely not. Probably not. Probably not. I can honestly sit here and say I've never lived in a camper, unlike you. But some of them campers are nice. See, you don't like it when people come at you. You expect everybody to be on your side and to believe every word that comes out of your mouth. People will finally realize that you're full of nothing but bullshit. And what are you going to go to law enforcement over? Because I'll show them everything that I have on YouTube. What are you going to show them? What are you going to tell them? What are they going to tell me? Oh, stay off of YouTube. Okay, officer. I'm so sorry. It's not breaking the law. You call it cyberbullying. What are you guys doing? What are you guys doing? The same thing. But you don't hear me crying and whining. Oh my God, Scorpio moon, they're bullying me. Can you help me, please? Really? We're adults. We are adults. If you can't take the heat, get your ass out the kitchen. Don't go on YouTube. Don't post stupid shit. See, I was quiet for 2 weeks. And then Actrate starts her shit. Posting videos, shorts. And then Mama Bear's got to run her pie hole. I was fine. Like, I had an awesome live to one night. We just talked about music. But nope, you guys got to stir the pot. See, because you guys have no content. I don't need to replay your live while I'm doing a live to get content. I don't do this for the clicks. I don't do this for the views. I'm not monetized. I can give two fucks. I do this for fun. I do this with a smile on my face because I know that it gets under your skin that I do this. Because when I was on your side doing this to Andrew, you were all for it. Didn't matter how I talk to people. But now that I'm on this side and I do that shit to you, you people don't like it. You don't like it at all. Why did the toilet paper roll down the hill? To get to the bottom. Really, Pam? You know, you guys go on there and you do shorts, you do clips or whatever with Cher, Lips, because you have no content. You guys got to keep on going over the same shit that's been going over how many other times? Child advocacy. That's what you go. That's what you guys do. You guys fight for children. How are you guys fighting for children? Well, one mama bear, you shouldn't even call yourself a child advocate. You shouldn't even include yourself in trying to find missing children or even trying to protect children. For the fact is, you couldn't protect your own children. Where do cows farts come from? Really? Derriere. So if you can't protect your own children, how are you going to even speak upon another child? You can't. She who stirs the shit pot should have to lick the spoon. Absolutely. And I bet you she's licked that spoon many, many times, Scorpio. It's just sad because it didn't have to come down to this. But it is what it is. I don't mind it, to be honest with you. I get good laughs out of it. I still sleep pretty good at night, to be honest with you. Yeah, I might get up in the middle of the night because the dog's barking or something like that, and he's got to go outside, and I let him outside. But that's what happens when you have pets. So how does it feel living outside, Mama Bear? Because I haven't seen no pictures of you being inside. None. Are you living in a tent? Because I know you can't pull a camper with that Saturn. Can you? Meow, meow, meow. So do your own research. I just showed it again tonight on the live. It's on my wall. Okay. Now, don't forget, I did also show the part where it says warrant from back in 2020 for Mr. Johnston. Is that an active warrant too? I can find out. Because we all know you have active warrants. You a wanted bitch. And not in a good way. I would laugh my ass off if I found out that you got picked up on your warrants and you got to serve a few years. You'd be in prison. You'd become somebody's bitch. You would become the bottom feeder. You'd become somebody's fucking toy in prison.
Right. I don't know if that one's gonna be here or not.
Why?
I think it's in pain when it goes to feed, so it's not feeding. Should I go to the store real quick, see what I can do? Or I might have to hand feed it.
Yeah, but I don't
Because
know.
every time I try to put it on a nipple, it cries in pain. If I could do a milk with,
No, you can't do milk. Milk is.
I can water it down. It's better than nothing. I'm gonna put like a.
Take a ride to Walmart real quick. See if they got anything. What do you call a duck?
Can you grab me my
Duck that
sweatshirt
is
real
addicted
quick?
to trucks. A quackhead, not really.
Or just give me my vest.
What do you need?
Just a vest. I'll be fine.
Where's your
It's in this bathroom.
Your sweatshirt's behind that?
Can I feel bad for you?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I covered a little bit tonight. I provided a little bit more tonight. I provided what she wanted. Let's see what she does with it. Doesn't matter. I don't care. Powdered milk, coconut milk will be okay. Canned milk, watered down. Canned milk, watered down. Evaporated milk, Gene? The girls are giving me input. Gene said canned milk, watered down. So I wonder if that would be evaporated milk or just regular.
Yeah,
okay.
probably.
And then September also said powdered milk, coconut milk will be okay. Send my box, Oh, send my box, lady. I was like, whoa. What do you mean send a box? We will.
Tell her, just give me a few more days.
Yeah, a few more days, Ro. We got to take care of some other stuff first. We'll get it to you.
I promise.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to get down. All right. Yes. Gene said yes.
So should I just get evaporated milk? Because I know you can give it evaporated.
Yeah, but we got to get an eyedropper or whatever.
Yeah.
Damn, did I miss?
I'll be back. Can you hold them until I get back?
Well, I can, but
To comfort
Lactose just got on here. Lactose, I need you to explain to somebody why the compliance of the Jessica Lunsford Act would be on somebody's court documentation.
My keys, I think they're inside that thing. Sorry.
If you can, please. No. And then I missed a whole live. I know you can give it to an infant in a pinch in the way back. He's wire nose so sad because it always gets picked on. Nice. I don't know if they're in your sweatshirt.
Oh, maybe.
All right, let me get down. I got some things to take care of. I got to take care of some little bit of issues here. Nothing major, but I will keep everybody informed. Gene, I don't know if you have Facebook or not, but if you want, I know I can reach out to September too. And
Oh, no, I can't fed baby.
but I will keep everybody posted on what's going on. But needless to say, Mama Bear, there you go. I posted it. I put it up there again. If you can't see it, I don't know what to tell you. Do your own research. Go to Shreveport City Court, and you can get all the documentation you want. Pay for it. We did. You should. How about that? Okay? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you all have a lovely, lovely, lovely evening. Thank you for coming in. I will keep you posted, Gene. Don't enjoy those snowmobiles too much. I miss having them. Well, I still have them, but I just don't ride them. I got to take care of. Hey, knock it off, guys. So with that said, you all have a good night. I love you all. Jessica Lunsford was a little girl who was kidnapped by RSO that was released from prison, so they made a law to protect kids in her name. Okay. So why would it be on Jason's Cattle Kings court papers? Hey. Have a good night, Crystal. I'm still on here for a little bit. Enough, Ace. Hey, Chris. But yes, I will keep everybody posted on what's going on. I'm going to do a little bit of research here myself. Chat is slow tonight. I type something in and it takes 5 minutes to pop up on my screen. It's all right. I'm going to get a hold of Dippy in a little bit because I want to get a hold of a certain person to see if that certain person can get some more information for me. But with that being said, you guys all have a good night. I love you all. Thank you for coming in. Greatly appreciate it. Until the next time, stay safe and stay warm.